What's good, listeners? Joining us on Strike a Chord, currently on tour from the back room as we speak with Welsh rockers. Now they are having a little bit of technical difficulties at this time, but they're such an incredible band. They bring the heavy distortions, a lot of great bangs. I think they're going to be blowing up the scope of the rock and roll scene in the year 2023. They have incredible backing in the mixing, engineering, and production room for their future debut LP, which is going to be dropping later this summer. They have been working with industry cats that have multi Grammy award winning productions. Oli Jacobs is partnered up with the band The Now to release their future LP. And if anybody that doesn't know who Oli Jacobs is, incredible soul, very cool cat. This guy has produced the album of the year, which is Harry Styles' most recent work. He's also worked with another band you might have heard of called the 1975. So how does a band from South Wales have the capability to get a Grammy award-winning producer to master, mix, and engineer their debut full-length album? That is totally insane. That is something that we're going to be finding out right here on the Strike a Chord segment. But as we're working out some of the technical difficulties with the band, but I think, as we start to figure out where the Motley Crue's at this time.
Let's play their first video.
I think that's a really, really good call. I know they got very excited about releasing this. This is actually the very first taste of music coming out for their future full-length album. Again, is their debut record. And this song is called The Devil Inside Me from their unannounced, unreleased title. You're going to hear it right now first on the Chris Collins Show, Millennial Talk Show. Yeah, that's what's good. That is the Now. They are from South Wales, and you can check out that single on all streaming outlets. That song is called The Devil Inside Me from their untitled future full length debut LP, which is going to be dropping later this summer. I know these guys are beyond stoked to be talking about their new music, and they're doing everything that they can. They're actually currently on tour as we speak, CCS family. It's pretty remarkable. We don't usually get those kind of opportunities to be able to interview bands on the road. And, you know, we might as well, I was going to share this with the band, but we might as well do this now since we're still currently trying to work them into the live mix. But there was a great article this week out on loudwire.com talking about how rock and roll has gone a long way since the 1950s when the style of genre was just beginning to take over popular music. I mean, we had rock stars such as like Elvis Presley, Buddy Holly, Fats Domino, that all did legendary interviews while on tour. The reason why I'm bringing up the 1950s and radio interviews of the day is things haven't really changed that much. And actually, I want to show you guys a very fun clip of Elvis Presley being filmed having a chat from inside his hotel room in 1956.
Your style of gyrating while you sing has been bitterly criticized, even by usually mild and gentle TV critics like Ben Gross. Now, do you bear any animosity towards these critics?
Well, not really. Those people have a job to do, and they do it.
And do you think you've learned anything from the criticism leveled at you?
No, I haven't.
You haven't, huh?
Because I don't feel that I'm doing anything wrong.
But we do got the band from South Wales. They are the Now. And boys, we were just showing to the CCS family a very awesome clip of Elvis Presley in the 1950s doing an interview at the time with this kind of controversial dance that he had. People really thought that, hey, Elvis, you're kind of dancing your way into hell. While you also got UK artists like Sam Smith today being labeled as satanic, for dancing with devil horns at the Grammys this year. So you guys actually have a track that we played before you guys came on just now, which is The Devil Inside Me.
Fabulous.
And what's that all about? I mean, are you guys trying to embrace that sex, drugs, and rock and roll? I mean, what's going on?
Yeah, of course we're trying to embrace that sex, drugs, rock and roll, isn't it?
Well, how's it like right now on tour with that?
Well, apart from the dodgy Wi-Fi, everything has been fantastic.
I'm glad it was dodgy Wi-Fi and recent because I was literally like, oh, they're probably partying. I was like, I know those UKs. They got a pint of beer.
Well, it's about 6:30 p.m. you guys' time.
On, and we were dancing around in a satanic ritual. Drinking alcohol.
So now we know. So there's no.
Hopefully you were wearing a thong, okay? Because you have to wear a thong to get into hell.
According to co-host Marissa Pitts, that's exactly what you guys have to do. That I would prefer to kind of stay in the moment. You still got a lot of things going your guys' way, but I know that the Now doesn't want to be regarded as quote just a band. It's a movement for the alternative crowd of today. So what is the movement?
I just think it's just trying to gather sort of as many people in as possible. Obviously, there's quite a big alternative crowd. I think maybe don't feel as safe coming to gigs, but we've done quite a few gigs. There's posters up on the wall saying, if you don't feel safe, feel free to speak to the bar staff. If you dress a certain way, but it is all about inclusivity with us. We want to drag everything together, figuratively put our arms around the crowd, like they're part of our gangs. We're not just a band, we're a movement. So dress the way you want.
See, I didn't know that's actually a problem in the United Kingdom and Wales. Like I didn't know that's such a thing.
People get like judged for what they're wearing clothing wise,
especially if it's a bit alternative. I mean, you've got to, if you're not into sort of football and rugby and going to the pub, which we like going to the pub, but if you're sort of not in the mainstream sort of sect of society, you get sort of not of a bad name, but maybe you don't feel as safe and included as you do. So we are just trying to bridge those barriers.
Yeah.
So I guess that's what you guys are trying to assume, just let the devil inside me just come out. If that's how people view me, that's fine, but the party keeps on rocking. And I know you guys just recently released that new single, which I think is an incredible track. It's going to be coming on your guys' upcoming debut full-length album produced by Oli Jacobs, who has mixed and engineered with multi-Grammy artists such as Harry Styles in the 1975. So how does a collaboration like this happen? I mean, especially for your debut LP.
So basically, Ollie liked to take his top off as well and dance around, and that's something. Only joking. That's not really.
No, I want to see that. So yes, please, tops off, naked, dancing. This is all for me.
The X-rated part of the album, that'll be on that sort of extended play version. So
I'll buy 2 copies then.
Oh, I love it. And does anything stand out differently from the recording process with Oli Jacobs compared to your time working on your 5-song EP?
Well, we worked on the EP as well with Oli. So
great. So what I guess did you guys approach the recording a little bit differently from your past work?
Yeah, I think we took it a bit more serious. We kind of gathered the audience, know who we need to appeal to, and then built the music around that. And
were there any unexpected challenges the Now had to overcome? Like, I know a lot of artists in rock and roll are like, fuck, man, I do not want to record with the metronome. Or did you want to just shred out? You know what I'm saying? Was there any of those kind of challenges with creating this full length LP?
There were a few obstacles, physical and mental obstacles, which we won't go into now because this is a family show. We don't want to put any.
No, it's actually not a family show, not at all.
We're into it still.
Come on, baby.
Best behavior, but you're not swearing.
You can swear. You get naked.
Yeah, I was expecting the back room to be just lavishing with just sexy gals and everything right about now. How's the party not get started?
Come back in.
Come back.
No, I think the biggest obstacle for us was when we were recording the album was giving Ollie the sort of free rein to change tracks up. I mean, bands are quite tracks that the children they try and sort of treat them. They want to sort of So, but with Ollie, he wanted to change everything up, and obviously we didn't really want to do that first. But then once we heard sort of his ideas, and now we've heard the album, we're really glad we gave him the free rein to do what he wanted with the songs.
And do you feel like as a band that a debut full-length album can make or break your career?
I don't think so. I think the more material you've got out there, the more chance is going to get picked up on.
And how many tracks have been recorded for your future full-length debut album?
10, 11.
10 tracks. And so I know you guys did a first tease with The Devil Inside Me, but what is the themes or expectations that the CCS family and your new fans can expect from this record?
To be honest, it's each song has its own individual character. They changed, don't they?
Yeah.
They're all
It's
different.
a diverse album.
It's very diverse.
No song is the same. It caters to everyone, really.
Yeah.
Was that important for you guys as a band to not stick to one sound, but to really embrace, the rock and roll mentality that, all styles of music should be enhanced, with the first record?
When we were recording the songs with Ollie, and when we record the first 2 or 3, he turned to us and says, "Look, boys, you can do the loud, verse, chorus. You can do that now. I mean, what's the point in recording 11 versions of that when there's more to the band than just a quiet verse and a big chorus?" So that's when you listen to the album, I think that there's a few curveballs in there. It took us a while. I remember when me and Jay turned up to listen to it, we were a bit like, "Oh, is this what we want it to be?"
Yeah.
Do you remember
And I
that?
think you're getting exactly to my next question, which is really like, how do you guys deal with the flexibility of songwriting disagreement? Because I know you guys all seem like you guys are very upbeat gentlemen, and you guys all want to get your voices heard in the room. And so how do you guys deal with establishing your sound and style?
So basically, I write all the songs and they just follow. So
He doesn't write
I write everything.
No, we normally just have a massive Royal Rumble, have a good scrap, get it all into a system, and then we create number ones after number ones.
So whoever wins the scrap is the one who gets to write the song. I like it.
Yeah, there we go. I see what's going on here. But what, like, in the creative process, what seems to work best for the band? Is it like writing the lyrics first, or you guys usually like to produce the melodies? How does that work?
Yeah, it tends to fall out the sky. So when we're in practice, Brahmo, guitarist, I don't think he realizes what he does sometimes. He plays a riff, and then I'm like, whoa, let's keep that. And, well, you haven't been doing any riffs recently.
Oh, you rubbish lately. It's rubbish lately.
Are you riffless? You're a riffless ripper?
You're a riffless ripper. You know what? You know, we're all for exclusivity into the mix, and we live in the now. So, you know, I think that's a good thing.
We live in the now. Oh, touche, Chris. I'll give you that one. That was good.
But I know that, no pun intended, but we like to rewind this a little bit. We want to actually have some fun. We're going to actually be playing a track from you guys' EP called Rewind. So let's go ahead and play that track right now on the Chris College Show, Millennial Talk Show.
The tendency to do what you want with me. Don't let it slip your mind. I got you by my side. Gonna you running away. Gonna have you running away. Gonna have you running away. Yeah, I got to rewind. I'll take your seat now, baby. Sit back, let me show you how. Gotta make scream, gotta make scream. Gotta make scream. Gotta make scream. No, not so slow. Gonna take you back. Go ahead, let's go. Gonna have you running away. Gonna have you running away. Gonna have you running away. Yeah, you got to rewind. I'll take your seat now, baby. Sit back, let me show you how. Gotta make scream, gotta make scream. Gotta make scream. Gotta make scream.
Yeah, that's what's good. That is the now, and that is their track Rewind. And like, guys, I wish you guys could get like a behind the scenes look at like looking at these Welsh rockers jamming out to their own music video. Behind the scenes,
awesome.
You guys look like you're having the best time in the back room. I'm so stoked for you guys. Much success moving forward with your guys' tour right now. And for all the future fans that are going to be wanting to check out your full-length debut LP, where do they follow you on social media? And since they've already lasted this long into the interview, do you guys have like a timestamp on that release date? Like, talk to me. What's going on? When are we going to hear this new music?
Don't know yet.
April 17th is going to be the next single, which is "Girl You Got Me." Then it's going to be
okay. That's what's up.
So
I think you guys got an incredible sound. You guys got an incredible sound. I think you guys got something special. I know that we just unfortunately ran out of time on Strike a Chord, but I appreciate you guys jumping on. Have a great live show tonight. And man, when you guys make it across the pond and you come here into Los Angeles, oh my Lance, I can't wait to party it up with you boys.